All right. What's going on? You know what time it is. It's drive time. And this is the day. This is an awesome day today. A wonderful Phoenix. Actually, I'm in Scottsdale now. And Scottsdale is just a beautiful town. A little town of Scottsdale. And if you ever have a chance to come to Phoenix area, visit Scottsdale. I think you'll enjoy our little town of Scottsdale. I want to talk to you today about the value of education. I'm a doctor. When I graduated high school, I enrolled in a vocational school to be an auto mechanic. Now, it doesn't make sense. How does it go from an auto mechanic to being a doctor? Now, when I was 6 years old, around 7 years old, if you ask me, what am I going to be? I would tell you I'm going to be a doctor. But somewhere between 6 and 17, my dream died. Somewhere I lost hope. That dream of what I really wanted to do and what I wanted to be was lost. And I went from wanting to be a doctor to enrolling to be an auto mechanic. Well, I was an auto mechanic for one day. It didn't take me long to realize that that was not the ambition or the vocation for me. But it took me a while to get back to that dream of being a doctor. I enlisted into the Air Force, and I had a wonderful time. I was going to spend a career in the Air Force. But around the 7th or 8th year when I was in the Air Force, I injured my back bodybuilding, doing squats. As a result of that injury, somebody recommended that I go to a chiropractor. Of course, I went to the doctor on the base first, and that doctor didn't give me a good prognosis about my life. He thought that from that point forward, I would have problems with my back. I'd need surgery in the future. I'd no longer be able to continue with athletics or with bodybuilding. And it was something I didn't really want to hear. But that injury prompted me back to the dream that I had at 6 years old. A friend of mine said, why don't you go to a chiropractor? I didn't know what chiropractors did. But one thing I did know, that I had enough of this pain. Well, I went to a chiropractor, and that changed my life. I mean, that adjustment literally changed my life. But within 6 months, I was out of the Air Force and onto my track to becoming a chiropractor. I had to go through all the prerequisites, all the education, all that undergraduate work in order to get into chiropractic college. But I tell you, it was the best thing that could have ever happened. Sometimes the dream that you had a long time ago is still alive. You may need to go back to school. And I don't know what age you may be. You may be in your 30s or 40s or 50s. The dream is still alive. If you need to go back and get that education, get that degree, just so that you can maybe have a degree, do it. It's worth it. Education is costly. That's true. But ignorance costs a whole lot more.